Okay, I'll make a quick video here about some weirdness in the news, So what I noticed is that there is this erroneous deportation to El Salvador, and his name is Kilmar, you know, bring Kilmar home. And I find that so fascinating because at the same time you have the news of Val Kilmer. So today, I believe they released the cause of death of this famous actor Val Kilmer, and less than 2 weeks ago, Val Kilmer passed away. And it's not a common name, Kilmer. It's not a name that you always hear, and suddenly it's smack in the news at the same time, like basically more or less the same days. I just find it very, very fascinating how it can be like this. So um, I just draw some connections here because, yeah, okay, Kilmer at the same time in the news. What is going on here? So I checked what does the name mean? What does it mean? Well, Kilmer means lime burner. Like it's someone that burns lime. Okay, so for some reason there is news in this fabric of reality. The news is about Kilmer and Kilmar, and both of these means lime burner. And what's interesting also because when looking into symbology, you look, what do you find? And so I checked, El Salvador, Salvador etymology from Latin Salvator, meaning savior. It's just some connections, that I notice. And so then you have, Val Kilmer. His mother is from Sweden, and so I just had to mention that because, or no, she's not from Sweden, but her family. So Val Kilmer's mother, her family is from Sweden. So you could say that, okay, she has this Swedish language, probably like his mother, right? She had. So I just find that interesting because I'm from Sweden, so it's just something that caught my eye. It caught my eye that Val Kilmer's mother is from Sweden, and also when it comes to lime here, as I said, both Kilmer and Kilmar means lime burner, and so that is what my channel is about. My channel is about lime. That's like the key, or the keyword, or it's like the main subject, and the fabric of reality is playing into my hand, so to say. And so that's interesting to see that there is this thing going on here in this fabric of reality, that there is news at the same time. Kilmer. Oh, it's not a name you hear every day, and for whatever reason, let's check what it means, because it pops up. How do you say? It is disproportional. It is disproportional. Let's check what it means, because I got a brain. Do you have a brain? Yeah, you probably do. So I check what it means. It means lime, and or lime burner, of course, because lime is important. And the Swedish flag pops up. That's funny because I'm from Sweden. Yeah, just some connections, you know. It just I'm looking at the news. You are looking at the news. And so both you and me, we're looking at the news, and we are both seeing Val Kilmer, and we are both seeing Kilmar, the deportation, the alien. You know, he was an alien. This guy, he was an alien. He was deported to the savior, you know, or El Salvador. He was deported, and then, you know, it's just funny stuff. Okay. Um, so then also I noticed this. So Kilmer's last Facebook post has to do with fire. Val Kilmer likes to play with fire, it seems. Val Kilmer is playing with fire. Well, and so I just added this video here also. I did the video about Val Kilmer playing the trumpet from a movie in the fire. So that's all I wanted to say. Okay, so just fascinating coincidences, and yeah. So how would you explain this? You know, you and I, we look at the same news, which means that both of us see the same irregularities. You and I, you that listen to this, you that listen to this, you see the same irregularities, which means that you also look at what Kilmer means, and you also realize that it means lime burner, and you also see that it's weird, right? You also see that. And this is what my channel is like. This is the the biggest subject of the channel is lime, right? It is. And yeah, you can see that at the top of my channel. You see the lime, right? Anyhow, just some stuff in the fabric, you know, the fabric of reality, the script, you know. Some people call it a script, you know, and I don't know if it's always good to see it like a script, because if you see the fabric of reality as a script, then you get how do you say? You get angry, and you get irritated, and then you get pessimistic if you see it as a script. But yeah, I mean, it is like a theater in a way, but it is also real, you know. It is real at the same time. The problem is that people expect reality to be more random, you know. People expect it to be to not have this weird irregularities. People don't want the irregularities because that means that there is a deeper meaning in everything. And the deeper meaning is something that that um, is seen as scary, you know. People see it as scary when there is a deeper meaning, because it means that with all the brain power of every expert of Earth, it is not under control. There is this script which is beyond conspiracy. Okay, this is not conspiracy. What's going on here? I want you to know this is not conspiracy. This is not it is not really planned in a way that some people believe. Some people believe that when there is a script, there is predictive programming, and I like to call it something else. Because yes, you can find things back in time. You can find you can find traces of things back in time where they shouldn't really be, and there's no logical reason for things to appear before they happened, right? Um, but there is another explanation, and um, yeah, I just don't feel like talking about it because I don't feel like it. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's boring. It's a bit boring to me to talk about this. So for me, it's interesting simply to observe the irregularities and notice them, and then from that try to analyze it. What does it mean? And so of course I see the lime. I see the lime burner, and I see Sweden popping up all of a sudden. And that's a funny coincidence, guys, because I'm from Sweden. It's a funny coincidence. um that's all. That's all.